Hello again, YouTube. It is Matt here from Hobby Spot NZ, and we're talking again today. We're smashing out a few videos today about some of the stuff that I've been working on and some of the things that I'm looking forward to in the next couple of months. So we've got quite something different for me. I don't really do monsters a whole heck, but we've got TreeBeard. So, in all his glory, he is quite a cool model, all made out of fine cast. And we've also got Mary and Pip here to help him along as dismounts. Because, of course, in the new rules, Mary and Pip, you can buy them as extras, and they go on top of TreeBeard and just help him out. Which you can use different cool tactics and moves to split them up. We'll talk about TreeBeard first, and then we'll go into the, sort of what we did for the models. I'm going to talk about how I painted this. So I went about it. I did a base coat of a brown that I found from Army Painter. So Army Painter does a really cool sort of like a Morphang brown kind of color, and I did the whole base spray of that in that. So basically I started with that. The little green parts I just painted on like a dark sort of a green. And then the little details like the mushrooms on the eye there. Let's see if I can zoom that in. Were just red and yellow eyes and things like that. Little bits of a bit of wash and things in there as well. I'll go over that right now. So basically started with the brown, washed it down with a Nuln oil to give those dark recesses. Then come up with the greens and used a green wash. You can use any kind of green wash. I would use a dark green wash on that. And then, of course, your little rocks and things are all just sort of a base coat of grey. Now, working up, I used like a Steel Legion drab just to bring up the highlights a little bit. What's easy, just a wee dry brush, simple wee dry brush. And with the greens, I just used mixed in a bit of any kind of white or grey in with your green just to bring up the colours a little bit, and just did a dry brush on those. And you can probably see if we focus on there, you can see the dry brush on the thing there. Now, granted, I'm not the best painter, but some of these wee techniques sort of help me along. Again, little bits of detail like that. You can see the little bit of mushrooms on the back. Of course, the riders come separate, so you don't have to put them on. I was going to think about magnetizing them because I'm a big fan of magnets, but look, they sort of fit there anyway, so I didn't bother. They haven't got big enough connection points on their bums or anything like that to worry about that. You just sort of end up ruining unless you had a small magnet. So that's him. And then, of course, I glued on some this material here, which is just like, that stuff you use for basing. Some little bits of trees on there. And then Mary and Pip was just base colours and a bit of a wash. They still have a wee bit to go. I should probably still work on them a wee bit further and bring them up a bit lighter. But so there you go. TreeBeard's awesome. Now I think as a profile, he's really cool. He's a good hero. Strength 8, fight something silly like 8. All the good stuff. You can take him with Ents. I'm going to take him with Gandalf the White, which I'll review in the next video. But yeah, he'll be really cool with Mary and Pip. And speaking of which, great segue into Mary and Pip. So these two wee fellas. So we got Pip on the right rather, and we got Mary on the right. And I just sort of went with sort of movie colors. I did the green cloaks instead of grey. Just to give them something wee bit extra different. And yeah, they're really simple to paint. Honestly, just base colors, similar to what you see in the movies, and then washed up, and then just highlighted the very tip edges of those things. Haven't bothered with any eye detail. I think the shade's doing a good enough job for that. But anyway, that's sort of just a quick thing, and it's cool to have them as who can dismount from TreeBeard if you're getting stuck with too many enemies around them and you need to pull off some combats. So that's cool for them. But anyway, I think TreeBeard will be a great addition to the army, and I can't wait to use him in the future. I think he'll be really fun, and he's just one of those models you just got to have, really. Assembly was really easy. Everything cleaning up was really easy. It's just a matter of getting those paints off, and I think he'd be cool in an all-Ent army if he took some Ents as well. So thanks for that, guys. I hope you enjoyed this little review and little paint discussion here about TreeBeard and some of his tactics and things, and I'll catch you in the next one when we talk about some of Gandalf the Grey. Alrighty, thanks.